Sorry to keep you waiting. Good afternoon. The Russian military has begun a brutal assault on the people of Ukraine. Without provocation, without justification, without necessity, this is a premeditated attack. Vladimir Putin has been planning this for months, as we've been saying all along. He moved more than 175,000 troops, military equipment, and positions along the Ukrainian border. He moved blood supplies into position and built a field hospital, which tells you all you need to know about his intentions all along. He rejected every good faith effort the United States and our allies and partners made to address our mutual security concerns through dialogue to avoid needless conflict and avert human suffering. For weeks, we have been warning that this would happen. And now it's unfolding largely as we predicted. In the past week, we've seen shelling increase in the Donbass, a region in eastern Ukraine controlled by Russian-backed separatists. The Russian government has perpetrated cyber attacks against Ukraine. We saw a staged political theater in Moscow, outlandish and baseless claims that Ukraine was about to invade and launch a war against Russia, that Ukraine was prepared to use chemical weapons, that Ukraine committed a genocide. Without any evidence, we saw a flagrant violation of international law in attempting to unilaterally create two new so-called republics on sovereign Ukrainian territory. And at the very moment that the United Nations Security Council was meeting to stand up for Ukraine's sovereignty, to stave off invasion, Putin declared his war. Within moments, missile strikes began to fall on historic cities across Ukraine. Then came the air raids, followed by tanks and troops rolling in. We've been transparent with the world. We've shared declassified evidence about Russia's plans and cyber attacks and false pretexts so that there could be no confusion or cover-up about what Putin was doing. Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences. Today, I'm authorizing additional strong sanctions and new limitations on what can be exported to Russia. This is going to impose severe cost on the Russian economy, both immediately and over time. We have purposely designed these sanctions to maximize the long-term impact on Russia and to minimize the impact on the United States and our allies. And I want to be clear, the United States is not doing this alone. For months, we've been building a coalition of partners representing well more than half the global economy. 27 members of the European Union, including France, Germany, Italy, as well as the United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and many others, to amplify the joint impact of our response. I just spoke with the G7 leaders this morning, and we're in full and total agreement. We will limit Russia's ability to do business in dollars, euros, pounds, and yen to be part of the global economy. We'll limit their ability to do that. We're going to stunt the ability to finance and grow the Russian military. We're going to impose and we're going to impair their ability to compete in high-tech 21st century economy. We've already seen the impact of our actions on Russia's currency and the ruble, which early today hit its weakest level ever in history. The Russia stock market plunged today. The Russian government borrowing rate spiked by over 15%. In today's actions, we've now sanctioned Russian banks that together hold around $1 trillion in assets. We've cut off Russia's largest bank, a bank that holds more than 1/3 of Russia's banking assets by itself, cut it off from the U.S. financial system. And today, we're also blocking 4 more major banks. That means every asset they have in America will be frozen. This includes VTB, the second largest bank in Russia, which has $250 billion in assets. As promised, we're also adding the names to the list of Russian elites and their family members that we're sanctioning as well. As I said on Tuesday, These are people who personally gain from the Kremlin's policies, and they should share in the pain. We will keep up this drumbeat of those designations against corrupt billionaires in the days ahead. On Tuesday, we stopped the Russian government from raising money from U.S. or European investors. Now we're going to apply the same restrictions to Russia's largest state-owned enterprises, companies with assets that exceed $1.4 trillion. Some of the most powerful impacts of our actions will come over time as we squeeze Russia's access to finances and technology for strategic sectors of its economy and degrade its industrial capacity for years to come. Between our actions and those of our allies and partners, we estimate that we'll cut off more than half of Russia's high-tech imports. It'll strike a blow to their ability to continue to modernize their military. It'll degrade their aerospace industry, including their space program. It'll hurt their ability to build ships, reducing their ability to compete economically. And it will be a major hit to Putin's long-term strategic ambitions. And we're preparing to do more. In addition to the economic penalties we're imposing, we're also taking steps to defend our NATO allies, particularly in the East. Tomorrow, NATO will convene a summit. We'll be there to bring together the leaders of 30 allied nations and close partners to affirm our solidarity and to map out the next steps we will take to further strengthen all aspects of our NATO alliance. Although we provided over $650 million in defensive assistance to Ukraine just this last year, let me say it again. Our forces are not and will not be engaged in the conflict with Russia in Ukraine. Our forces are not going to Europe to fight in Ukraine, but to defend our NATO allies and reassure those allies in the East. As I made crystal clear, the United States will defend every inch of NATO territory with the full force of American power. And the good news is, NATO is more united and more determined than ever. There is no doubt that the United States and every NATO ally will meet our Article 5 commitments, which says an attack on one is an attack on all. Over the past few weeks, I ordered thousands of additional forces to Germany and Poland as part of our commitment to NATO. On Tuesday, in response to Russia's aggressive action, including its troop presence in Belarus and the Black Sea, I've authorized the deployment of ground and air forces already stationed in Europe to NATO's eastern flank allies, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, and Romania. Our allies have also been stepping up, adding the other allies, the rest of NATO, adding their own forces and capabilities to ensure collective defense. And today, within hours of Russia's unleashing its assault, NATO came together and authorized and activated an activation of response plans. This will enable NATO's high readiness forces to deploy and when and where they are needed to protect our NATO allies on the eastern boundaries of Europe. And now I'm authorizing additional U.S. force capabilities to deploy to Germany as part of NATO's response, including some of the U.S.-based forces that the Department of Defense placed on standby weeks ago. I've also spoken with Defense Secretary Austin and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Milley, about preparations for additional moves should they become necessary to protect our NATO allies and support the greatest military alliance in the history of the world, NATO. As we respond, my administration is using the tools, every tool at its disposal to protect American families and businesses from rising prices at the gas pump. You know, we're taking active steps to bring down the cost, and American oil and gas companies should not exploit this moment to hike their prices to raise profits. You know, in our sanctions package, we specifically designed to allow energy payments to continue. We are closely monitoring energy supplies for any disruption. We've been coordinating with major oil producing and consuming countries toward our common interest to secure global energy supplies. We are actively working with countries around the world to elevate collective release from the strategic petroleum reserves of major energy consuming countries. And the United States will release additional barrels of oil as conditions warrant. I know this is hard and that Americans are already hurting, I will do everything in my power to limit the pain the American people are feeling at the gas pump. This is critical to me. But this aggression cannot go unanswered. If it did, the consequences for America would be much worse. America stands up to bullies. We stand up for freedom. This is who we are. Let me also repeat the warning I made last week. If Russia pursues cyber attacks against our companies, our critical infrastructure, we are prepared to respond. For months, we've been working closely with the private sector to harden our cyber defenses, sharpen our ability to respond to Russian cyber attacks as well. I spoke last night to President Zelensky of Ukraine, and I assured him that the United States, together with our allies and partners in Europe, will support the Ukrainian people as they defend their country. We'll provide humanitarian relief to ease their suffering. And in the early days of this conflict, Russia propaganda outlets will keep trying to hide the truth and claim success for its military operation against a made-up threat. But history has shown, time and again, how swift gains in territory eventually give way to grinding occupations, acts of mass civil disobedience, and strategic dead ends. The next few weeks and months will be hard on the people of Ukraine. Putin has unleashed a great pain on them, but the Ukrainian people have known 30 years of independence. And they have repeatedly shown that they will not tolerate anyone who tries to take their country backwards. This is a dangerous moment for all of Europe, for the freedom around the world. Putin has committed an assault on the very principles that uphold the global peace. But now, the entire world sees clearly what Putin and his Kremlin allies are really all about. This was never about a genuine security concerns on their part. It was always about naked aggression, about Putin's desire for empire by any means necessary, by bullying Russia's neighbors through coercion and corruption, by changing borders by force, and ultimately by choosing a war without a cause. Putin's actions betray his sinister vision for the future of our world, one where nations take what they want by force. But it is a vision that the United States and freedom-loving nations everywhere will oppose with every tool of our considerable power. The United States and our allies and partners will emerge from this stronger, more united, more determined, and more purposeful. And Putin's aggression against Ukraine will end up costing Russia dearly, economically and strategically. We will make sure of that. Putin will be a pariah on the international stage. Any nation that countenances Russia's naked aggression against Ukraine will be stained by association. When the history of this era is written, Putin's choice to make a totally unjustifiable war on Ukraine will have left Russia weaker and the rest of the world stronger. Liberty, democracy, human dignity, these are the forces far more powerful than fear and oppression. They cannot be extinguished by tyrants like Putin and his armies. They cannot be erased by from people's hearts and hopes by any amount of violence and intimidation. They endure. In the contest between democracy and autocracy, between sovereignty and subjugation, make no mistake, freedom will prevail. God bless the people of a free and democratic Ukraine. May God protect our troops.
Mr. President.
Associated Press, Zeke.
Speak with President Putin at this point, and what interactions have you had with the Russian government?
I heard the first part. Do I have any plans to speak with Putin at this point, and what?
What communications have you had with the Kremlin as far as military operations in Ukraine and making sure this does not spiral into a larger conflict?
Well, it's a large conflict already. The way we're going to ensure it's not going to aspire to a larger conflict is by providing all the forces needed in the Eastern European nations that are members of NATO. NATO is more united than it's ever been, and I have no plans to talk with Putin. Wall Street Journal, Tarina.
Mr. President, you didn't mention SWIFT in your sanctions that you announced. Is there a reason why the U.S. Isn't doing that? Is there a disagreement among allies regarding SWIFT and whether Russia should be allowed to be a part of it?
The sanctions that we proposed on all their banks have of equal consequence, maybe more consequence than SWIFT, number one. Number two, it is always an option, but right now that's not the position that the rest of Europe wishes to take. Cecilia Vega, ABC.
Sir, sanctions clearly have not been enough to deter Vladimir Putin to this point. What is going to stop him? How and when does this end? And do you see him trying to go beyond Ukraine? And a second question I'll just give to you now. This statement that he gave last night, the threat that he gave, the West will face consequences greater than any you have faced in history. Is he threatening a nuclear strike?
I have no idea what he's threatening. I know what he has done, number one. And number two, no one expected the sanctions to prevent anything from happening. It has to show, this is going to take time, and we have to show resolve so he knows what's coming. And so the people of Russia know what he's brought on them. That's what this is all about. This is going to take time. It's not going to occur. He's going to say, oh my God, these sanctions are coming, I'm going to stand down. He's going to test the resolve of the West to see if we stay together, and we will. We will, and it will impose significant costs on him.
Will he go beyond Ukraine, sir? Do you see him going beyond?
Yes.
Two topics, just really quick. First, markets are down and gas prices are up. I know you always stress the difference between Wall Street and Main Street, but everybody seems to be in for some economic pain. How economically painful is it going to get for people in this country? And I do have one more question.
First of all, there's no doubt that when a major nuclear power attacks and invades another country, that the world is going to respond, and markets can respond all over the world. So there's no doubt about that, number one. Number two, the notion that this is going to last for a long time is highly unlikely as long as we continue to stay resolved in imposing the sanctions we're going to impose on Russia, period. What's the next question? I'm sorry.
The next question is, did you underestimate Putin, and would you still describe him the way that you did in the summer as a worthy adversary?
At the time, he was, I made it clear, as an adversary, and I said he was worthy. I didn't underestimate him. And I've read most of everything he's written. Did you read the, I shouldn't, I'm not being a wise guy. You heard the speech he made, almost an hour's worth of speeches, why he was going into Ukraine. He has much larger ambitions in Ukraine. He wants to, in fact, reestablish the former Soviet Union. That's what this is about. And I think that his ambitions are completely contrary to the place where the rest of the world has arrived.
You're confident that these devastating sanctions are going to be as devastating as Russian missiles and bullets and tanks?
Yes, Russian bullets, missiles, and tanks in Ukraine. Yes, I am.
Thank you, President Biden. If sanctions cannot stop President Putin, what penalty can?
I didn't say sanctions couldn't stop him.
You've been talking about the threat of these sanctions for several weeks now.
Yes, but the threat of the sanctions and imposing the sanctions and seeing the effect of the sanctions are two different things. They're two different things. And we're now he's going to begin to see the effect of the sanctions.
And what will that do? How will that change his mindset here, given he's
Because
attacking
it will so
Ukraine
weaken his
speak?
country that he'll have to make a very, very difficult choices of whether to continue to move toward being a second-rate power or, in fact, respond.
You said in recent weeks that big nations cannot bluff when it comes to something like this. You recently said that the idea of personally sanctioning President Putin was on the table. Is that a step that you're prepared to take? And if
It's not a bluff, it's on the table.
Sanctioning President Putin?
Yes.
Why not sanction him today, sir?
Mr. President?
Why not sanction him today, sir?
Mr. President, if I can, you detailed some severe and swift new sanctions today and said the impact it will have over time. But given the full-scale invasion, given that you're not pursuing disconnecting Russia from what's called SWIFT, the international banking system, or other sanctions at your disposal. Respectfully, sir, what more are you waiting for?
Specifically, with the sanctions we've imposed exceed SWIFT. The sanctions we imposed exceed anything that's ever been done. The sanctions we imposed have generated 2/3 of the world joining us. They are profound sanctions. Let's have a conversation in another month or so to see if they're working. Yes.
Can I ask you about Zelensky? Sir, you spoke to Vladimir Zelensky yesterday, sir?
What's the risk that we are watching the beginning of another Cold War, and is there now a complete rupture in U.S. and Russian relations?
There is a complete rupture right now in U.S.-Russian relations if they continue on this path that they're on. And in terms of a Cold War, that depends. You have the vast majority of the rest of the world in total opposition to what he's doing, from Asia to South America to Europe to around the world. And so it's going to be a cold day for Russia. The idea, you don't see a whole lot of people coming to his defense.
And are you, if I could follow up, sir, are you urging China to help isolate Russia? Are you urging China to help isolate Russia?
I'm not prepared to comment on that at the moment. Wait, no. Yeah. No. He's had his hand up a long time.
Thank you, Mr. President. How concerned are you that Putin wants to go beyond Ukraine into other countries, and the U.S. will have to get involved if he moves into NATO countries?
Well, if he did move into NATO countries, he will be involved. We will be involved. The only thing that I'm convinced of is if we don't stop now, he'll be emboldened. If we don't move against him now with these significant sanctions, he will be emboldened. And look, anyway.
Can you talk anything more about your conversation? Mr. President.
Why not sanction Putin directly today?
Defense partner for the sir.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Sir, India, which is a major defense partner of the United States, is India fully with you on the issue of Ukraine and Russia?
Does the Defense Department of the United States?
So India is one of your major defense partners. Is India fully in sync with the United States on Russia?
We're in consultation with India today. We haven't resolved that completely.
One more question.
Okay, thank you all very much. Thank you.
Idea of SWIFT and kicking Putin out of SWIFT seems to be growing. There were many questions.
Well, this is took questions. Wow, look at me. I'm on the TV. Don't take me. That's not very attractive. Nasty. So, thoughts? At least he took questions. It looks like he took them from staged reporters. Specific reporters. At least he took them. I didn't think he would. I had Fox on there. Whew. This caught me right in the middle of my lunch. And then I put myself on camera topless by mistake. Sorry about that. They had this plan for, for 12:30, and then they pushed it back to 1:30 EST. Comment on your thoughts. We got a few people on the platforms. We are not live on Twitter. Sorry, I know my Autobot tells, welcome Twitch. We're on Twitch. Fakebook. We're on Fakebook. YouTube on the channel TrueTube, and DLive. Welcome. Twitter, I'm sorting some technical issues, actually. The technicians are sorting the technical issues with whatever the hell is up with Twitter. I can't seem to broadcast to Twitter and haven't been able to for months. Excuse me. Oh, I got that one. I muted that one with the cough button. Reformith. What is with these names on DLive and Twitch that I can't, how am I supposed to respond to you? I can't even read your freaking screen name. Reformith. Mirth? Mir? Whatever. Yes, that was FGB. Yeah. Francis Joseph Biden. Or, no, not Francis. What's his middle name? Something like that. He's trying to send us some people here for you. Thanks for posting. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, DLive's not one of my bigger platforms, but I got a few followers there. But yes, I do have 0 viewers on DLive. Well, you're there. It should say 1 at least. Yes, I come on and talk sometimes, even when I'm full of sweat. D-NATO head. Okay. Refor, thanks for coming out. Leighton, what's up? Apparently Ukraine had U.S. supported bioweapons labs for protection purposes, of course, all along the border. Mimi, what's up? There's no freedom when the government mandates everything from vaccines to masks to lockdowns. What freedom? Truckers in the U.S. rising up now too. Yeah, Crenshaw just shouted out the Canadian truckers and said, if you're having a hard time getting work or you lost your job, we got a shortage of truckers in the States. Come on down. I like Crenshaw. He's hard AF. Yeah, he picks the people for sure. Pathetic for sure. Her mask is down. Yes. Music Man, what's up? You're new? Yeah, Peter Ducey was the guy from Fox that asked a question, and give him credit for elbowing his way in there in the corners because it didn't look like he was even going to look at him. Line in the sand. There's a YouTube link. Not sure what that is. All the bad guys wash their money in the Ukraine. Well, not all the bad guys, but it is a corrupt government, so including Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Can you say that out here now? You allowed to say that? Let's go, Brandon. Oh, I don't have this. Okay, good. Oh, no, I got the audio down for that. Good, good, good. Refor, I've seen tons of clips of document burning. Caitlin, what's her name? I don't know, but she should never wear a mask. She's got a mouth. Oh, my, I really like her mouth. Yeah, the smirk is going like crazy. Let's go smirking, Brandon. A smile. U.S. won't pay to bring... I can't scroll to... U.S. won't pay to bring home astronauts from the space station. Space station? Yeah, sanction him. Sanction? Oh, I'm having a hard time. Mimi. Sanction him today, retard. A month, yeah, or so. Waiting to get his money from the Ukraine from his son as billing. As billing for, I don't know what that's. Yeah, we're going to wait a month and see what that. It's almost like they've got this pre-scripted. What up, Lego? Exiden. Yeah, good one. Dan Lego, I am not prepared to comment now. Oh, I think you're quoting him, maybe. Yes, you are. I was going to say that is a comment, and prepared you are, my friend. He's not prepared to do much except shit himself at meetings. That's pretty funny. He shit himself at the Vatican, I heard. Shut it down. Hey, Jim, hope you're well. Thanks, memes. Music Man. Is that a DOW or a Bitcoin price? Completely tragic from Biden. No comments in China. WTF. He has orders to remain silent on China, obviously. Reformer. Mirth. Frankenstein. Frankincense and myrrh. Sorry, got it. Reformer. Got it. I'll be back. Reformer. Great. I don't see that word myrrh very often. Reformer's going to be back. Oh, there you go. Oh, now I'm reading. You're saying reformer. Got it. I figured it out myself. Thanks. I'm smart. Oh, you said that before I read that last one. Okay. It's like 88 degrees here. I'm in the DR. Send all your real estate business down here. Get the hell out of Canada. Shortage of electricians in the States? Texas, I'm in. Memes. Love you too, Polly. Ukraine and Russia are like Canada and the USA. Okay, well, that's all your comments. That's how you get out of content. You just read the comments. I don't got much else. Like, I mean,
conflict with Russia.
What is there to say? The guy can barely hold together a conversation. He sounds like he's slurring out his words like Jimmy Fannon. Yeah, and once in a while I'll give you the close-up. What did I already? Yeah, once in a while I'll give you this. Just so you can see that there's no soul in this man.
Russia in Ukraine.
That is the eyes of a soulless man. And the other night I was, while I was broadcasting, what's this? Got a red light on my OBS. What am I using? I don't know. The jig is up on their COVID BS. So redirect to a full-blown war with Russia. Nice. The other day when I was doing the press conference from Trudeau, I had in the corner and super Zoom was Chrystia Freeland nodding her narcissistic Adderall-laden head, just bopping around. She's twitchy, man. What's with the twitchy, Freeland? All right. Well, I managed to actually get my lunch down while it was in progress. The timing was a little awkward, but in case you were concerned, I'm fine. I got to eat, and I'm a little, more than a little bit H&B, but whatever. Biden does that to me. So, I don't know what else is there to say? Oh, tonight I have, Josh Biggers on tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, live on the Jim Fannon Show. It's Thursday night, so I'm not out here every Thursday night, but that used to be when my show was on every Thursday night, but now I'm in paradise and it's 88 degrees and beautiful out. Sometimes, I'm out doing stuff. So, but tonight Josh Bigger will be on, AKA, I don't know what the hell. I should be more prepared, but I'm not even prepared to kind of give Josh Bigger an intro. The world's greatest roofer. He's got a song out. Shit. What do you even bring it up for if you're not prepared to go to it? It's not good. It's not good TV. It's not good radio. It's not good anything. Fail. Let me see if I can find the guy. Where's the guy? Oof. It's hot up in here. Let's see if I can give Josh Bigger some love before we bring him on tonight. Joshua Bigger? No, I don't think that's it. What is he calling himself? No, that's not it. Un momento. Where was I comment on this guy? Oh, he's on my phone. Where's my phone? Okay, let me see if I can do this quickly. Yeah, it's not quickly. Already there already. Oh, what up, Mark? Bigger. Stay focused, Jimmy. Stay focused. You can do this. Fuck, it's warm today. Oh, there he is. Okay. How do I pull this up? that WhatsApp? Yeah, I can do it on the WhatsApp. Stay with me, kids. I'm going somewhere. Okay. Gotta work around because he's on my phone. Oh. What's up? What are you? Excuse me. All right, here's Josh. This is a link he sent me the other day of I didn't know he was a musician. He was up protesting in Ottawa. He might still be there for all I know. Best damn roofer, that's it. Okay, good. Okay, here's Josh Bigger. I might get a community guideline. Or no, there's no guidelines. I might get a copyright strike, but no big deal.
Breaking news with your host, Dick Richardson.
Good evening, everyone. This is your DTV News Update, and you don't know Dick. Today, a group of tyrants stormed the city of Toronto, claiming their rights are just as important as those compliant with their current government mandates. Which they are not. Some of the videos you're about to see might be disturbing, and certainly do not represent the views of our beloved Prime Minister. One person allegedly heard from an unreliable source's cousin's friend's roommate from university that said they may have used the F word. Viewer and listener discretion is strongly advised.
Freedom! Don't know where I'm going, but I know we'll be together, looking out over horizons. Oh, all the things that we will see, and we'll just keep on going. Destination unknown, and we'll stay this way forever. Rolling down the open road, sing it out. Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Don't know where I'm going, but I know I'll be just fine. Looking out over horizons, everything that's yours is mine. We'll keep on going, destination unknown. If we can stay this way forever, we will never walk alone. Sing it out. Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Come on now, let me hear you sing it out. Freedom, everybody now, let me hear you sing it out. Freedom, 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 what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom?
I'm moving to China.
Well, that's that. I did you a favor and put a shirt on. That's you're welcome. Josh Bigger tonight, 7 p.m. EST. That's your time, not mine. I don't fall back here in Dominican Republic. So it'll be 8 o'clock my time. Quickly approaching my bedtime. And Josh Bigger, I'll probably have him for an hour or so. So, I don't know, Best Damn Roofer? What else you got on that channel? Let's see.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Videos. Last stand in Ottawa.
So here we are. They're moving in. They're building some snow walls here. So Canadians do. Give us snow, thank you, Lord. And we have some fun in the snow. So come down here, see what it's all about.
Is he been drinking a little bit? And is this guy a green-eyed ginger? I might have to reconsider my association with this guy. Although I'm a big fan of green-eyed gingers.
All these guys
I prefer the female ones.
We've been building walls all around our little town. So it's called Freedomville, where everybody's governor. And there's no vax passports. And no mask mandates. Just freedom! Love you.
Love you too, brother.
Freedom! Freedom! Hey, these guys beat up old ladies. You guys proud of yourselves? Pick on old ladies? The whole world's gonna see that you pick on women and children. I'm gonna get their faces here. All right. Sorry, brother, I didn't see you there. Shit.
Don't worry, it's all peace and love, man.
Love you, brother. Freedom! Sorry, brother. All right, we're here at the place. These guys assaulted women and children today. I want to show their face for my social media to see. I have thousands of American followers. Welcome to the show. Women and children. They ran her over with a fucking horse. 100% they did. Fucking horse. How small is your fucking dick?
Tell them that story.
Oh, yeah. Running over old people with a horse. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Sugar time. Yeah, freedom! These people are pepper spraying old ladies running over the horse. Yeah, you're proud of it, too. I love you. I love you. I actually still love you, although you beat women. Fucking Canada. So a lot of the truckers are moving out. They're taking their licenses. So what this means is that we're just going to regroup and we're going to come together with peace, love, and unity. So just stay tuned. I'm actually right down here. Yesterday we were about the snow barriers. Of course, I'm not in my regalia like I was yesterday, just due to their head hunting me now. I'm pretty sure they're going to fucking put big time away for a little bit, but I don't care. It's not the first time I've been to jail. Probably not going to be the last. But it's just what roofers do. We're not scared of jail. It's the only time we're going to get a hot meal and a good place to sleep and maybe some good sex. Hey, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Where are all these gingers coming from?
I'm here, buddy. I gotta walk here. I love you,
oh, my
too.
fucking God, dude. Fuck yeah.
Freedom!
Big time.
Hey, big time here, brother.
Big time.
Hold it out. Good to see you, man. You too. I love you.
All right, so yeah, 7 o'clock tonight. I'm looking forward to this guy, man. Should be a banger.
Freedom!
Josh Bigger, everyone. Fuck, it's so hot here. I can't keep my glasses from steaming up. And yeah,
Stay right here.
I go shirtless a lot more than I used to.
Stand right here.
Shirtless podcasting is not a good idea.
When they run us over with horses, they get on videotape.
So that's a little taste of big time. The Best Damn Roofer. Did I mention 7 p.m. Eastern tonight? Live with me via Zoom. And no, I won't be an idiot and put the Zoom link in the comments so I can get bombed by Antifa. Leighton, we have no choice but to hold the line for mankind. Well, a friend of mine told me not long ago, you know why these mask mandates and these vaccine mandates aren't going to mean shit a year from now? And I said, why? He said, because COVID's going to be gone, man. Everything goes away. We go back to normal after we've had way bigger threats to mankind than coronavirus. And at the time, I had not created that as a possibility, which kind of surprised me, but then... But then I've been propagating that narrative a lot lately.
He's not a robot. Holy fuck.
Because I think it's more true than the reverse is, that the mandates are going to last forever.
Tiny balls, tiny balls, tiny balls, tiny balls, gutless, coward, prick, loser, shameful, piece of shit, ugly, stupid. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Right here on the front line here. Got the military in with gas masks.
Kind of feel.
I got a fucking air respirator. I don't think it's gonna work. I got this on just so my fucking.
There's a part of me that feels sorry for the cops because I don't think they want to be taking part in any of this. But then again, they did roll in the UN.
Giving out cookies on the front line. Keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada.
Handing out cookies on the front line. You know what? I know God moved me to the Dominican Republic for a reason because it really wasn't my idea. But the more and more I look at videos like this, the more and more I think he's keeping me out of jail, because if I was in Canada, I'd be right there with this guy. Maybe not acting exactly like him, but I think I'd be in jail for broadcasting or something, or been pepper sprayed or run over by a horse or whatever.
They cannot break the Canadian spirit. They cannot break us, people. And just like that, the vax passport's down. You don't need to have them wear a mask here. Everyone's sitting down. Look at that. Just stand up for yourselves and do what you want. This is our country. Look at these people. They're beautiful people. Proud of every one of you. God bless you. Freedom! Freedom! Yeah, baby. Here's the caliber that run over women.
Hey, Leighton, there's an old saying. You've probably heard me say it before. If you think you're funny, you're not. I would hug this guy as a brother, but I have the inner instinct to swab and test first, LOL. And I've also never typed LOL, ever.
Go. We gotta get around here, come on. So they pepper sprayed everybody, my fucking eyes are on fire. This is fucking crazy. Oh yeah. Someone took my spray. I gave everybody my water. I gave everybody my fucking eye wash.
You weren't wearing your mask either. You gotta break the eyes, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to put water in your eyes after you get sprayed with pepper spray.
Give me the body shot. Woo!
Milk?
Yeah!
Shit.
Back to the front line. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, I gotta play this when I interview him tonight and get his comments on it. What a fucking maniac. Don't even ask how I got this interview. This could be one of my best broadcasts in a little while. And I won't even be drunk for it.
Yeah. I'm back, baby.
Big time. Josh Bigger, everyone.
This is how we hold the front line here in Canada. Fucking sing songs, dude. That's big time, brother.
What's up, brother?
Is that big time?
Thanks for coming.
Every day.
Yeah. Need a hug, brother?
What's he got on?
So we're here. It's awesome. We got lots of love down here.
Ontario flag?
Everyone's dancing and partying. You got military, but pepper sprayed.
Or is it an old Dominion flag?
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. So they deterred everybody to close streets, but people still got in. The fucking Canadian will. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for all the work you guys. Thank you for coming. You guys are the true heroes.
Independent media is killing it up through this pandemic, and especially through the protests, through the freedom celebrations.
He was up front with us. He's been here all day.
There's no shortage of hot chicks around this guy either.
He's awesome. He's in there selling cookies, the fucking guy. He's a big bastard. That's what it's all about here,
Layden.
folks. Canada,
Kissy boo
fighting
boo.
for freedom.
Don't get all
Peace,
sensitive
love,
and
unity.
soft on me, Layden.
Freedom! Look at that, boy.
And the jokes are funny, Layden.
For your right to freedom!
I think he's got lots of shit in his beard, actually. More than just a food particle.
No fucking way. You want a hug? Give me a hug.
Oh, you want a hug? I'm taking one anyway. First mask I've seen out there. Yeah, what have I gotten myself into with this guy? This will not be a boring interview, I don't think. Big time. Josh Bigger. Maybe I should get him to play us some music. Look at those crazy eyes. Got a little bit of editing skills too, eh, bro? Well, we could sit here and watch me react to watching this guy's video for the first time all day, but it's getting old.
I'm fighting for your freedoms, your children's freedom. You want a freedom? Freedom! So we just got a little thank you letter from a nice little lady down at the hotel where I picked up Ty and Ashley there. I got Pretty Boy, the convoy there. Pretty Boy Convoy, they call him now. And this beautiful old lady there. Oh, not old lady, she's young, but that's just a term they use in the trucking industry, sweetie. You gotta learn to live with it now. Well, here we go. It says, thank you so much for your bravery. Thank you for giving us hope. You are wonderful and you are appreciated. Well, I'm gonna cry. I love this shit. I love my country. I'm gonna stay strong. We're gonna regroup, peace, love, and unity. And I'll go and see the convoy right now. We're gonna give out some more donations to them, support them where they are now, and give them some food and some Tim's cards and some, probably some hugs too. A lot of Canadian flags flying this around the world today, and these guys are just backing up and lovely community.
Oh, it's almost
lovely
over. We
people,
played this whole
gorgeous
15-minute
time.
clip.
Awesome, amazing, and everyone's we're pretty happy about the way things are. I gave it enough hugs. I just feel amazing. This is one of the best experiences of my life. So it's just everyone's saying goodbye and thank you, and we'll rejoice and
Fucking run a comb through that shit, bro.
Folks. Just the beginning. Don't know where I'm going, but I know
Not bad,
we'll
Josh.
be together.
Well done, my brother. I can see that tonight's going to be an interesting
All
conversation.
the things that we will see.
7 p.m. EST. We'll go out with this. Peace, love, hug your mother, your brother, your neighbor, and your enemy. And whatever you do, take that fucking dirty rag off your face and stop masking your child. Fucking child abusers.
Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Don't know where I'm going, but I know I'll be just fine. Looking out over horizons, everything that's yours is mine. We'll keep on going, destination unknown. If we can stay this way forever, we will never walk alone. Sing it out. Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living song. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living song. What's living without freedom? Come on now, let me hear you sing it out. Freedom, everybody now, let me hear you sing it out. Freedom, 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 what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom? Freedom, what's living without freedom? Life's about living strong. What's living without freedom?
I'm moving to China.
All right, well, that's coming up tonight, 7 o'clock your time, EST. Josh Bigger will be in the house. Thanks, Leighton. So Tuesday was startup point. Love you, freedom. Oh, I got a private message from a friend of mine who wrote remain anonymous, but you're kind of turning yourself into a little bit of a social media maven. Like, you're saying all the right things, getting picked up by all the right people, and getting thousands and thousands and thousands of shares. Like, why me? Why not me? Why you? Hot meal and good sex in jail. LOL. That ginger is hot. I love him. I don't know if he's on Facebook. Best damn roofer. I need to message and profess my love. Well, come on tonight, and you can get in with one of the live feeds. We'll be on Fakebook. We'll be on YouTube on the TrueTube channel. It's TREW. And then on DLive and on Twitch. So it's not hard to find if you want to ask him a question. Even better, here, I will send you the private Zoom link, and I'll put you on face to face with him, like live. Broadcast live. How about that? You think you're brave? Show us how brave you are. Come on the show and tell my guest you think he's hot. Best damn roofer on well, here, I'll show you. On here. This is him on YouTube. Best damn roofer. Here, I'll put the show title in the remarks, but you won't be able to see it on Facebook because
breaking news.
I have to go over to Facebook and put it there. Here, we'll do it this way. Big time. There we go. I don't want an emoji. Oh, shit. Didn't work. Oh, yeah, there it is. Best damn roofer. There he is on YouTube. So you can find him there. I don't know if he's got a... I asked him to send me over a little bit of his... a bio, but I didn't get anything from him. Damn. I guess I spelled damn wrong. Damn. Or is that how you spell it? He calls himself big time. Best damn roofer. Everywhere else he's active on TikTok. Oh, TikTok. Okay, let's see. TikTok. Wants to show notifications. How do you spell damn? Oh, that's not it. I had it right the first time. Damn? All right, there we go. Followed. I guess he's on TikTok. There's to answer your question.
Fucking rain day, so I was driving around like a fucking idiot. Just want to give a shout out to Backyard Athlete. Fucking big time. That's all I gotta say about that. Eat my stool. It's just Lord Big Time here today.
Eat my
Fucking
stool?
rain day, so I was driving around like a fucking idiot. Just want to give a shout out to Backyard Athlete. Fucking big time. That's all I gotta say about that. Eat my stool. It's just Lord Big Time here today. What's that smell? Probably thinking it's my cornhole, but it's not. I'm cooking chicken and bacon sandwiches.
Oh my God, this is going to be off the hook tonight.
Got some chicken breast with some
This
bacon.
might be the best
light.
pre-show
Hold on.
promo I've ever done.
Son of a bitch! Son of a fuck cocksuckers! Sorry. Here we go. Got a little toaster here on the side. You like your shit toasted, Lou? Fucking big time that for you. Watch that, eh? Wrong one. There we go. We don't go home, man. Might be Sunday and all, but we're gonna fucking probably run some hookers and get some crack cocaine.
That boy.
Save money on food, though.
Hookers and blow, baby.
I'm gonna eat and get crack, Luke. I want to nourish nutrition in my body, or nutrients. What's the word I'm looking for? Nurture.
How come I got a delay on this?
I'm fucking not a scholar by any chance. This is it. So, this is the kitchen knife. You might have seen it. It's usually used on the roofs. or
Lord
for
Big
construction,
Time.
but they're dead wrong. It's for cutting muffins.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lord Big Time with 2 G's. Best damn roofer on TikTok.
Oh, hey, got any provolone fans? All right, half piece of provolone left. Is that Greek cheese?
Maybe I will have a
That's
couple
Greek,
rippers
yeah.
tonight before I interview him. I can't do this sober. There's no fucking way I can interview this guy sober. I need to be up to his speed. Even if he's sober, I need to be half snapped.
Take one, Lou. Oh, yeah, big time. Watch this shit.
Got some rum in the fridge. In the freezer. That shit's fucking deadly down here. It's like heroin. I've never tried heroin, but I can only think that the rum down here
Hope
is...
he doesn't catch me acting like a piece of shit.
Yeah, what a catch. Leighton. Yeah, it was the Biden video, Bill. You can rewind back to the Biden. Sorry, I just came in and now I'm promoting my 7 o'clock interview with this maniac. Thanks for checking it out, Mr. Cadwell. Leighton, what a catch. You raised the bar. Drink snappy. Yeah. This interview is not going to suck at all.
As a functional alcoholic, and that's completely wrong. I'm a professional alcoholic. That means I'm awesomer when I drink.
Awesomer. Just drinking on the...
Fucking hot. I got one piece left? I don't think you're going to do it, bud. You probably can't do it, eh? Uh-oh, look what I brought for you, pal. Oh, a little bit of roof fuel, big thing. Drive it in your fucking barrel. It's long weekend. Doesn't mean you don't have to not work.
How many
It means
times
you
has
drink
this guy
at work
fallen
on long
off the
weekends
roof
like every other
drunk?
fucking day
Huh?
of the week. Drive it in, you Lou. Big dude! What's
All
the
right.
smell, you ask?
Drunk roofer part 2?
I'm sweating like a whore in church right now.
Whore in church.
Oxycontin, lorazepam, and codeine all mixed in one. It's gonna make you sweat a little bit, but it's gonna make you a better roofer. Okay? So you can see all that sweat. Don't worry about that. It's gonna lubricate the brake. It's gonna make everything go nice. So all these marks are there for a reason. Where are you gonna bet, kids? Now this is what you call an unorthodox brake, because it's not meant for standing seam panel. It's meant for fucking aluminium. Well, guess what? This isn't fucking aluminium. It's fucking zinc. More than your life. I think I already told you.
Oh my God.
Fucking big time move right here. Doesn't really work on this brake.
I think I could make a whole show out of doing...
Drunk and high and fucking to do this shit, kids. You can't just do it sober. If you're gonna come to work sober, fuck off.
I could do a whole show just reacting to this guy's videos. I wouldn't be reacting. I was just killing myself laughing.
Check that shit out. You see the fucking sweat dripping off my nose? I reek like a dead hooker. It's drunk fucking toilet water. Oh, yeah. Oh, here it comes. The finish move. The finish piece, guys. You ready for this? I'm pretty much climaxed already. Look at that. 1, 2, and 3.
What a fucking maniac.
Next time, eat my fucking stool.
Eat my fucking stool. I guess that's a classic sign off for him.
You might notice. Lord Big Time here today. Right now, I'm doing zinc panels. I don't know if you guys can afford this kind of shit. Zinc, it's expensive. It's more expensive than copper. It's probably more expensive than your girlfriend. Anyways, when you're doing shit like this, you're gonna want to be cool. You're gonna want to be calm. You're gonna want to be collective. And
collective.
The first thing I do
Collected.
is
Collective.
bill. And I know you Americans are laughing because it probably ain't worth much to you. But anyways, it's all we got around here. So I'm not a piece of shit. I don't use plastic straws. Lord Big Time here. You didn't put it in your nose hole.
Wow.
So what we're gonna do?
Jeez.
We're gonna make a panel. We're making panels right here with zinc. So this piece is probably worth more than your fucking house. So we're not gonna fuck it up. We're gonna do a 1/2 inch mark here, right there. Now, if you guys can't remember the measurement 1/2 inch, just take a good look at your penis, and that's the size of a 1/2 inch right there. You're gonna mark that, okay? You're gonna mark 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. That's for your fucking fold and your fucking and your bed. There you go, 1/2 inch. Like I said, if you do not know a reference point, use your penis. It'll work.
Where's my camera?
I was nice enough to take the wrapper off so you didn't see the company that gave us the stuff because I'm literally snorting beer and acting like a complete piece of shit. Here we go. So you have 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch.
Oh, there it is.
1/2 inch rib leaves you with 2.5 inches, people. It's not very fucking hard. If you can't count, well, then you should be fucking doing something else. Boom. See that, kids? There you go. Do one more on this side, 1/2 inch.
Big time. Okay, well, big time's tonight, 7 p.m.
So it's only gonna have 2 bends on it.
One of a kind, eh, Leighton? I'll give you his number if you want to. See if you can get him to date you.
Bitch. Get off me.
I'm way less odd.
Sorry.
Right. Well,
one more mark and we're gonna go in the fucking.
that is an opinion.
We're gonna go into Big Time's
And
office.
it's yours. You're a little biased. You're a fucking strange bird. There's no doubt about that. This guy is just an out and out mental maniac. Fuck. Imagine this being this liberated and free to just be yourself. This guy's just throwing it all out there.
My inside bends.
Over the top nutty. I agree.
You might notice I'm sweating like a whore in church right now.
Look at
Hey
those
guys, just another big
eyes.
time here today.
Demonic.
King
Are they green or blue?
This name roofer, Lord Joshua Robert Bigger.
Lord Joshua Robert Bigger.
I got an announcement to make. There's a company called Tim Hortons, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
They sell
But
drugs.
It's pretty much the crack cocaine of Canada.
Yeah.
People
Definitely.
fucking get up early in the morning just to go up and get it, and then they go get another one, and another one.
Look at those
another one,
fucking
and
eyes.
another
Those are
one,
blue.
Till their fucking breath reeks like a fucking monkey's asshole, and their fucking teeth are beige. Drink responsibly, bro.
What a maniac.
Hey guys.
All right, well, that's a good promo for tonight.
Just being big
Yeah,
time.
sorry
And,
about
I'm
that.
at Home Depot.
Who was saying, I came here for Joe Biden.
It's owned by a
Is
bunch of
this it?
lizards. And,
What's up, Garrison
this is my
T?
cart right here. That's mine.
on Twitch. Hello. Garrison T, what up?
I don't care.
Is this the Biden video? Yeah. Sorry, Bill Cadwell. This was the Biden video. It was the Biden video.
Big Dan is out of here. Big Dan, fuck you, home people. You left that one on.
Fuck me. I'm exhausted just watching this guy's videos.
Fuck you too, Tanya. Eat my stool. What the fuck? I ain't calling cops. Where's my phone? My phone.
Okay, well.
No, I did not pull down the fucking shed. I would never destroy my own property. I don't care how mad I am. I'm not that guy. I'm fucking... My nickname back in high school was Cool Josh, because I was always fucking that cool cat, you know? Nothing ever got to me. I love you too, guys. Don't forget to brush your teeth and listen to your mother, unless she's being a fucking cunt, which she's always being a fucking cunt.
Wow.
Well, I'm probably not going to take custody of my children. I'm going to fight against that. It's just the way it is. Today's day and age, children really don't need fathers. Fathers are more overrated. Like, am I really going to benefit the kids? I see them. I see them. Like, last month, I probably seen them for, I spent some quality time with them. And as for Tanya and Dylan, if Dylan's such a big man, he wants to be some guy's wife, he can fucking raise my kids too. Okay? It's just the way it's going to be. VDR's got some fucking roofing today.
Wow. Okay, well, I guess that's as good a time as any to eject from this complete, total madness. I need another shower already. It's 4 o'clock my time, coming up on it. I know I've signed out already, but, doing it more than once is probably better. And going out with Wansum is probably even a better idea. My boy Matt McPherson wants some. Take care, everyone. See you tonight at 7 p.m. EST. I am out. Night now.